Hello friends, welcome to this YouTube video program. Yesterday we have discussed about how to write the assignment of one of the course of MA Education program of IGNOU. Yesterday we have discussed about the course that is MES-012, that is Concept and Nature of Education. And day before yesterday we have also discussed the assignment components and how to write the assignment of the course that is MES-011, that is Understanding Education. So friends, already we have discussed the assignment, writing of assignment of two courses, MES-011 and MES-012, which is the first year course of MA Education program. And you see the questions that we are discussing, that is specially for the learners who has taken admission in January 2020 session and July 2020 session. July 2020 session means now the admission process is going on. So you see, we prepare assignment for same assignment for two sessions, that is January and July. So that's why the assignment questions that we are discussing, that is for the students for January as well as July 2020 sessions. So friends, today we'll discuss about the third course, the first year of MA Education program. This is the compulsory course, third course. The course title is MES, or the course code is MES-013, and course title is Learning, Learner and Development. I repeat it, course code is MES-013 and course title is Learning, Learner and Development. Friends, you see, already I have discussed that you will get under assignment of one course, you will get three questions, three sub questions. That is question number 1A, 1B and 1C. We call it is as assignment 1, but here assignment 1 consists of three questions. Okay, so under assignment 1 you have to write three questions, and each question your response should be within 500 words to each question. So ultimately you have to write, there are three questions under assignment 1, so you have to write 500 words each. That means within 1500 words you have to write. So 1500 words, that doesn't mean that in one question you have to write in 1000 words, other question you have to write in 250 words. It is not like that. So there is the limitation that every question your response should be within 500 words. Okay, and today, keeping in consideration of the nature of the question, so what we will do in this session, in this video session, we will discuss question number 1 and 2, and in the next session, today only, we will discuss question number 3. We will try to understand what is the question and how to write the response. So let us come to discuss the first question, that is question number 1A. The question is, discuss Vygotsky's socio-cultural perspective in learning and its educational implications. I repeat it, you will get this question. We have already, I think in December 2019, just before the starting of January 2020 session, we have uploaded it in IGNOU website. You will find it in the student zone, and I have also circulated the link of assignment questions in Google group as well as in the WhatsApp group, and we have also discussed in video tutorial sessions. Okay, so you have what I suppose you must have downloaded the questions, and you must have kept the questions with you. So please go through the questions that with you and try to understand that how to write the assignment. So friends, question number 1A is discuss Vygotsky's socio-cultural perspective in learning and its educational implications. So you see this question, you have to write within 500 words. A little increase and decrease is permitted, okay, but not you shouldn't write it within 1000 words. It may be a little increase, within 550 you can write. Okay, and you see the content of this question is it has come from your MES-013 course, that is from block 1, specifically from block 1, and the title of the block is Learning, Concept and Process. And under block 1, particularly this content is from unit 4. The title of the unit is learning trends and systems. Okay, so please go through. You have already received the SLM, soft copy of the SLM, and most of the learners, they have received the hard copies of the SLM, and now also the students are getting. And if you have not received, you can write a mail to us, and you can write a mail to MPDT also. MPDT, they're supposed to send the materials. Okay, so the soft copy material is already with you. It is available in the eGyan course and IGNOU student app also. Please go through block 1 and unit 4 of MES-013. Then you will get the content related to this question. So writing this question as usual, like the other courses, so your presentation should be in 3 you can say stages or 3 parts. First part will be the introduction. You will start from introduction. Then the middle part, that is the main body of your presentation, that you can say the content presentation. And the conclusion, you have to end with a concluding remark, that is the conclusion part. So your writing should be in 3 parts. Introduction you can write within 75 words, and content presentation, that will be within 350 words, and conclusion maybe within 75 words. So in introduction, what you have to write, you have to give a detailed cover of the objectives or major discussion points of the assignment, and you have to mention here the background of this question, background of this assignment. You see, this assignment is all about Vygotsky's socio-cultural perspective. So when you are talking about Vygotsky's socio-cultural perspective, that is called as the constructivism. So definitely you have to link it with the cognitivism and the behaviorism learning approach. Okay, so I'm not saying that elaborate the cognitivism and the behaviorism, but you can just give a background within few sentences within the very concept of behaviorism and cognitivism. You can discuss it in the introduction. Then further you can link it with the constructivism, which is given by Vygotsky's socio-cultural perspective in learning and its educational implications. Friends, after writing the introduction, here in introduction also you have to reflect the purpose of this question, and the very objectives of the question you can also mention. Then you will come to the content presentation. This is the, you can say, the main body or the main part of your assignment. So what you have to write here, you have to explain that what is the socio-cultural perspective as per the Vygotsky's learning approach, that is the constructivism. You see, you will get detailed content from block 1 and unit 4. Still then let us try to discuss a little. You see, you have to discuss the concept of socio-cultural perspective in learning. You see, learning, the students, as per the constructivist approach, what we understand and what we practice, we consider the students, those who are coming to the school system. As a teacher, we should consider that they have enough experiences. They have experiences in their life, they have experiences from their home, they have experiences from their society, from their community, from their immediate environment, from their playmates, from their peer and groups, okay, from their dealing with persons. So they have lot of experiences. They have experiences not only their experiences is, you will find that their experiences is related to the things which is practiced, which is included in the curriculum also. Okay, so you see, in our curriculum, when we talk about mathematics, we talk about how to calculate. So you will find that especially in the lower classes, they experienced many things, how to calculate the things. They might have visited the shops, they might have purchasing certain things, and they might be giving certain money, okay, and they might be getting return also. So they have certain experience, and they have also experience from their immediate environment, from their social environment, from their physical environment. Okay, so that's why the things that they have observed, the things that they have done, the things that they have experienced in their life, that is a part of in school curriculum, may be related to social science, may be related to language, may be related to science also, and related to mathematics. So as per the Vygotsky's socio-cultural perspective of learning is concerned, Vygotsky says that when we connect the experience, the prior experiences, the life experiences of the learner with the teaching learning process, then we can say that learning will be more authentic, more permanent, more meaningful. So that's why, keeping in consideration of all such things, you have to discuss that how socio-cultural aspects that helps the learner, or the experiences from the socio-cultural happenings that helps the learners for getting better education. Okay, so that you have to discuss. Then further you have to discuss Vygotsky's concept of constructivism and its processes. So to teach, or to follow constructivist approach as a teacher, what they supposed to do. Okay, so that also be a part of what techniques, what methods the teacher supposed to use. Let the teacher supposed to follow the peer and group activities, field visit, project. Teacher should use the inquiry based method, project based method, problem solving method, group discussion, debate. Okay, and the teacher should use the learners, use the students in different activities. They will do a hands-on activity. Okay, and they will they will get a free environment in the class, in the school, to express themselves. Okay, to exhibit themselves, to narrate themselves that what they have already learned. So all these things with suitable examples should be presented in the concept. Then after the second part of this question, that is educational implication of socio-cultural perspective in learning. So you have to write that what is the benefits of the learners, means how the learners will get benefit of it, and how learning, how permanent and authentic meaningful learning will take place by using this constructivist approach. Okay, so here you can discuss that when as a teacher, when you link the learners experience with the curriculum, with the new learning, then they will get a type of emotion, they will get a type of attachment, and they will develop a type of attitude that whatever is going on in the school, in the curriculum, in the syllabus, in the course, that is not something different, rather that is related with their life. So that's why it has a direct implication towards the learning of the learners, at the same time towards dealing of the students in their society as well as in school with the peers and in the groups. So after content presentation, your further action will to conclude it. So you have to give a concluding remark on socio-cultural perspective of learning of Vygotsky. So here you see, from the culture, the students that they practice, from the society, from there they belong, they learn many things, they experienced many things. So here, when you will present this question in your assignment, definitely you have to cite certain example, you have to illustrate it properly, so that the evaluator should get that you are not describe the things only, rather you have understood it and you have presented it in a reflective way. So that's why you have to illustrate with certain examples, certain suitable examples, maybe relating to any subject, any content, with mathematics, with social science, or the science. Friends, the next question, the second question, that is question number 1b. The title of the question is discuss how class difference in socialization affect children's learning. This is also a beautiful question. Let me to repeat it again. Discuss how class differences in socialization affect children's learning. You see, this content, you have to write it within 500 words. This content, it has come from block 3 and unit 11. The title of block 3 is from MES-013, that is the learning environment. Okay, this is the block title, and unit title is environment and learning. What should be the learning environment, and how different environment helps for the learning to the children, to the learners, to the students, that you have to explain. As like the earlier question, you have to write it within three parts, 3 stages, or 3, you can say, parts of your question. So that is introduction, then content presentation, then conclusion. You will start with introduction within 75 words, then you have to come to the main presentation, that is the main body of your question. You can write it within 350 words, that is the content presentation, and further you have to conclude it by giving a concluding remark, that is the conclusion of 75 words. Okay, in introduction here you have to discuss the basic purpose or the objectives of this question, and the major discussion points. What are the discussion points that supposed to be discussed in the content presentation, just like how do you understand by the class, and different types of class, how they help for socializing the children. At the same time, how that class difference in our society or in socialization affect children's learning, how it affect the learning, how it influence the learning of the children. So that you have to here you have to give a background of this class, and differences of the class, and how it brings affect in children's learning. Then you will come to the content presentation, the main body of the question, that is content presentation. You have to write within 350 words. So here what you have to write, your focus should be different socio-economic you have to explain, because you have to explain the caste differences. So you have to explain here the students, the learners, those are coming from different socio-economic background. You see, I have already said that your class is a heterogeneous class. The students, the learners to whom you are dealing, to whom you are facing every day in the teaching learning process, you will find that they are not coming from a you can say from a similar background, from a similar socio-economic background, socio-economic condition. You will get students from the elite class, you will get students from the middle socio-economic group, and you will also get students from the low socio-economic group. So but as a teacher, you have to, in the inclusive setting of the school, you have to deal all category of the students so far as their social condition, social status, and the economic situation or economic condition is concerned. So it is a Herculean task, it is a very difficult task, it is a very complex task for the teacher. You have to deal all types of students in one class, and how the socio-economic background of the students that help for socializing them, and they have socialized from a type of family, from a type of social background, and further how that affect the learning of the children, because as a teacher you are dealing them. As a teacher you have to deal all such category of the students. Then again you can say that the class differences, you can explain it like the living condition. The living condition of the children are not same. You will find that they are coming from different diverse background. Their living condition is different. Some are from the well-to-do family, and some are from the you can say poor family. So the resources that they are getting, you will find that a group of students, they are getting all types of resources for making their life easy. They are getting supports from their family, but at the same time you will also find a group of students, they are not getting good resources, good support from their family. Okay, and the family environment also, you will find that family environment is also different. Some are studying, some are living in a nuclear family, and you will also find the students, they are living in a joint family. Okay, so the culture of a joint family, the children coming from joint family and the children coming from a nuclear family is different. And you will also find that in the family, the siblings, you see, you will find that a single child families, you will get a two child families also get, and you will also get more than two child. So in such situation, how they are grooming, how they are getting socialized, and how it affects their learning also, that should be the major point for discussion in content presentation. Then low self-esteem. So if you are a teacher, you must have experienced that in your class. You will find that few students are having very high self-esteem, and you will find a group of students that they are very submissive in nature, and they are very they feel just like a suppression, and they feel very shy, and their self-esteem is very low also. They have very low confidence. So you will also get such type of children. So that may be because of the factor, maybe the family, maybe the society, maybe the background where they are living, maybe the socioeconomic status from they are coming. So that's why as a teacher you have to deal them, and how this low self-esteem that affects children's learning, you have also explained it. Then further, learned helplessness, you will find that some are doing well, some are not doing well. And diversified culture, okay, you will find children from only mother family or from only father family, okay, they are not staying, parents are not staying together. So you see the varieties, you will find the varieties of the children from so far as their attitude, so far as their personality, self concept, self esteem, okay, and family background, socioeconomic status, but how to deal them and how that affects the learning. So definitely that affects the learning, and for improving their learning and to provide better facility to them, better learning experience to them. So how you will deal the diverse group of students, so that you have to mention here in the content presentation. And in the third part you have to conclude it by giving a concluding remarks of effect of class differences and socialization of children's learning. So you have to write it within 75 words. So friends, you will start from introduction, then content presentation, then conclusion. So we discussed about the first two questions under the course, that is MES-013, and our next video program, in our next video program we will discuss about question number 1C, the third question of this course MES-013. Thank you.